Welcome to another little episode of Gear Dump, where I'm going through some different categories of equipment that I have. Not necessarily reviews, just showing you some products that I have, that I use or that I have on hand. And maybe you could be able to use some of them or be interested in having some. This episode is cookware, and something that I have in cookware is this thermos, because if you heat up something like coffee or hot chocolate or any kind of tea that you've made, it'd be nice in a winter type environment to be able to keep that cold or keep it hot. And in the summertime, if you can get some cold water from a river, it'd be nice to be able to keep that cold as long as possible. But maybe this should have been in the water video. But anyway, I have a thermos, and you can tell I've used it at work quite a bit. Got paint all over it. But this thermos works pretty well. I don't know how many ounces it holds, so sorry about that. But there's like 2 or 3 sizes. And what I would consider cooking as well is this clean canteen, because you're boiling water, and you could even put rice or something in here if you had to. But I consider stuff that I boil water in as part of my cook set. One of the key components that I have will be this Pathfinder Wilderness Outfitters, Self-Reliance Outfitters canteen. It's a military style canteen with a wide mouth, and basically it comes with a cup that nests into it, as well as a little stove. Kind of like your fold-out stoves. You basically build a fire under it, and you set your canteen or your cup on top of it, and it heats. But what I like about it is you got your cup, your stove, and that all nest together. And then you have your lid that you can set down in the bottom of your pack, and it all nests together in one package. So that is the main thing that I carry. And this is a fairly large cup. It's either 700 milliliters or 25 ounces. And you basically build your fire, and you can cook in that cup. And the lid fits very snugly. I've seen some camping pots that have plastic catches on the lid, and obviously I've melted through some of them. But that's mainly what I carry, is this little setup. Also carry a pan. This is a decently thick pan from the Dollar Tree, and so you're going to pay $1 for that. And it's fairly good. It's good size, and it's cheap. So if eventually it burns up or it wears out, no big deal. You can pick up spoons, knives, forks, a set of the 3 for 88 cents at Walmart, and there's some kind of ABS plastic or something. Another small cooking option that I would consider more of a survival thing than something you would regularly use is this. I believe it came from Self-Reliance Outfitters, and it's basically this titanium cook deal, and you can set down inside of it one of those alcohol burners, and you put your little deal on top, and you're able to put your canteen or something on and boil some water. Dave Canterbury has a video out on that, and it works decent. I wouldn't consider this for any kind of regular use. Another thing that I use is this Stanley cup, or pot, I guess you could say, cup or pot. You can pick these up at Walmart for about $10 to $15. It's got a nice handle, got a lid, and obviously, you know, if you boil water, it boils a lot faster with a lid. But Stanley cup, and I can't remember, I believe these are sold separately for like $6, but basically a little cup, and it will nest in there. It moves around a little bit. What I found out is this sits right in, and then that all then that all nests perfectly. This Stanley cup comes with 2 plastic small cups that sit down inside, but I'm not real big into plastic. And that is that kit. You can also pick up these military surplus cook kits or mess kits. And this particular one is United States Army 1982. So, but they're fairly neat. Has this long handle. Got some cooking stuff in there right now. It's got a fairly long handle, and it's a fairly big pot. They come with your normal cutlery, and then a plate. The lid is a plate. So, not a bad little setup. I may have paid a little bit too much for that, but I think I paid about $10. You can also go to Goodwill and just find you a little pot. This is an aluminum pot, and really don't know what it's for. I don't know what all those little holes are, but and it's got a little rack in here. But you can find some pots and pans or stuff to boil water in or cook with fairly cheap. Just a little trip to Goodwill. Usually you can find something decent. I usually have a small grill also slipped into my pack. I've cooked a pretty big steak on this before, and it's held up just fine. Don't know where or what to call these or where you can find them, but they're lightweight and they take up no space. Something to always carry as you think about your cookware when you're camping is a good scratch pad. Stuff gets pretty nasty, and it's good to be able to either take it to the lake or stream and be able to wash it out. And what I do is, after I wash it out and rinse it, I take it back to the fire and let it sit on the fire and get heated up real good to kill off any bacteria from that lake or stream water. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care and come back and see us again.